If we look at the scientific advances in the field, then it's really important that there's a vehicle for taking those forward. And I think ESID has demonstrated that it fits that role very well. Why? Well, firstly, the number of people attending the meetings has gone up and up and up. We had an extra meeting last year in Edinburgh, but already here in Lisbon we have as many people registered as we had in Barcelona 2 years ago. I think that's telling us that people find ESID a really attractive place to come, to be educated and to hear about the latest advances. And if ESID doesn't fulfil that role, then where will it be fulfilled? So I think ESID needs to be very clear that it's fulfilling an important role in a rapidly changing field. And I can point to several areas where I think we've demonstrated that. I think education and the Junior Working Party have both excelled in the last 4 years. There's online teaching, there's a summer school every year, there's many more educational activities than there were. And here today in Lisbon, the educational day is absolutely packed out. We've never had so many people. So I think ESID's fulfilling that. I think in registries, a huge amount of work has been put into registries, into getting these up to date, to getting the information recorded accurately so that they can form a really useful resource for delineating the whole picture of the diseases we're involved in. And I think registries are increasingly important for that. I think Europe and the rest of the world are part of a shrinking globe. Everything is more interconnected, it's more interactive. We have knowledge to share, and when you're dealing with rare diseases, if you've got one patient in one country, one in another, unless you share that information, unless you do joint studies, you won't get to the bottom of what's going on in that disease. So I think the other thing has been the growth of ESID as an international society. Not only have our numbers of attendees gone up, but the number of countries they've come from. A huge number of people, for example, from Japan. A growing number of people coming from the United States. So that I think in many ways ESID has become the largest and most dynamic meeting in the field worldwide. That's not that we're seeking to be better than anyone else, but we are seeking to do our job really well, because in a rapidly changing field, we must deliver a first-rate meeting if we're going to keep up with the advances that surround us.